Hello, you're watching the NAN News Highlights. I am Temitope Bonley. The federal government says it is leading the African Union Peace and Security Council field mission to South Sudan. Mr. Bankole Adeoye, ambassador and permanent representative of Nigeria to the African Union, who disclosed this, said the mission was a critical aspect on the agenda of the council for April. The council is expected to find solutions to the political and unfolding economic challenges in the country by engaging the government, opposition parties, and civil society groups. President Muhammadu Buhari will be the guest of U.S. President Donald Trump on April 13 in Washington, the White House has announced. Trump will discuss issues such as promoting economic growth and fighting terrorism with Buhari in their second meeting since the Nigerian leader became president in 2015. The State Department under Trump approved the sale of 12 high-technology attack planes and equipment worth $600 million to Nigeria last year after the Obama administration halted the sale because of accusations that Nigeria's Air Force was bombing civilians. Nigeria says it is committed to strengthening the healthcare system across the country through the support and collaboration of international partners. Consul General of Nigeria in Atlanta, Mr. Kayode Laru, made the pledge at the Nigeria Day organized to celebrate MedShare's 20 years of strengthening healthcare in Nigeria. MedShare is a non-profit organization that recovers surplus medical supplies and equipment from U.S. hospitals and manufacturers and redistributes them to needy hospitals in developing countries. Exposure to sun causes 80% of most common facial wrinkles and age spots, Dr. Ayobami Aranmolate, a plastic and aesthetic surgeon, has said. He said exposure to sun caused most of the skin changes that we often thought as normal part of the aging process. The surgeon said the best way to minimize the damage was through prevention, even though aging was inevitable for every human. U.S. President Donald Trump's re-election campaign raised $10 million in the first quarter of the year, leaving his re-election operation with $28 million in cash, his campaign team said. Trump, who spent $3.9 million in the first quarter, has opted to begin active fundraising in the early part of his first term, unlike other presidents before him. The U.S. president, whose re-election campaign finished 2017 with $22 million in cash, will stand for re-election in November 2020. Prince Harry has been appointed a Commonwealth Youth Ambassador, his highest-profile public role to date. Queen Elizabeth appointed her 33-year-old grandson, who is fifth in line to the throne, and who has led a rebranding of the monarchy in a bid to make it more modern and relevant. The announcement coincides with the start of a summit of the Commonwealth heads of government in London this week. For details of these and other stories, log on to our website, nan.ng.